Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Muhammad Musad, and I'm here to talk about my graduation project, which will discuss one of the major problems in the whole world, especially in sub-Saharan countries. This is the agenda for presentation today. I'm going to start with the introduction, then research, question and objective, literature review, methodology, data analysis, and conclusion. I'm going to explain why is water so important. Throughout the history of mankind, civilization was always searching about a water source, such as the great civilization of Pharaohs, which started near the Nile River. That's why the water is very important for every human being. Why did I choose this topic? As I said before, water is one of the most recent problems that will continue in the future, and that's why I chose this project, as moving towards sustainability could be the solution for water scarcity. Significance of the study. This study will clarify the problem of water scarcity and move towards sustainability in 6 sub-Saharan countries: Angola, Cameroon, Ghana, Kenya, Mozambique, and South Africa. The country's water system. How important is water? The country water system explains the resources and money and allocation of resources that ensure that every population and every individual in the country have a healthy, clean water at their home. Water use rationality. 60% of water problems caused by water contamination, which cause diarrhea and death to people. Research questions. Why is water scarcity a global concern? Why is sustainability the solution to water scarcity? What are other factors that can affect EPI and sustainability? The other factors are our independent variables that I will go through them furthermore in the project. Research objectives. I'm trying to shed light on water scarcity and health issues in the sub-Saharan region. Clarify the complex relationship between the variables regarding environmental performance. Help policymakers with recommendations to solve water scarcity and move towards sustainability. Theoretical background. These are the theories that I discussed in my theoretical background that supports what I'm trying to accomplish. The theory of sustainability, the theory of water rationality, the theory of overpopulation, the theory of water market. I'm going to discuss a little bit about the theory of overpopulation, as Thomas Malthus was the most popular person who talked about overpopulation, and he argued that at some extent population will increase, that food and resources will not be enough. Literature review. The literature review, the color of the box refers to the negative or the positive relationship. So green is positive and red is negative with the literature. I'm going to talk about CO2 emission. The CO2 emission, throughout the 200 years, CO2 emission have been increasing and increasing. Many more have been increasing throughout the 200 years, and the CO2 is buried underwater, which will cause contamination and health problems to population. I'm going to talk about healthcare and mortality. A mortality rate which is 70% of death is caused by diarrhea and contaminated water. This is the graphical model. Our independent variables: population, improved water source, CO2 emission, and healthcare and maternal mortality rate, all to our independent variable environmental performance index, which is a way to measure sustainability in each country. Research hypothesis: the independent variables, I said before: population growth, healthcare and maternal mortality rate, CO2 emission, improved water source, and these are the expected signs for this test, this hypothesis. Methodology. I'm conducting a clean data analysis using eViews software, eViews 10, and the time period is from 10 10 years through 2000 to 2010. And the source of the data is World Data Bank and US Center for Environmental Law and Policy. The econometric method. We're going to start with the unit root test, analysis square, which have the common constant model, random effect model, and testing model, Asman test, cross section dependent test, normality, and autocorrelation in ARDL. Kindly note that the population and CO2 emission were lagged because they had very high numbers, so they will lag to ensure a better results and effective results to the model. We can see that all variables were significant in the correlation. I would like to comment on the log CO2 emission in healthcare because they had a high correlation with log population. Unit root test. The unit root test, LLC and IPS, ADF, and PP, and including, that they had